Hi. Welcome. I know some of you came a very long way to be here. We do own a space shuttle. It's the Shuttle Endeavor, and we have a nonprofit keeping it in California. We're not giving it back. Let me just go real fast. Start my timer. So Terbine is one of these big thought companies that we intend to not only establish a new sector, but take the leading position and hold that forever. Essentially, we've realized that everybody's building sensors, everybody's building analytics platforms, IoT data management platforms, and things like that. But nobody really said, let's build the thing in the sky that interconnects all of those and actually curates the data. But it turns out to be a really difficult problem to do curation of IoT data because the data is very important. It's actually the data that can lead to life or death consequences. So we've spent almost 2 years building a code base that we're now taking into beta. Let me show you what we're working on.
The world is changing and data is now generated by everything around us. Sensors are being added to the machines, objects, and systems of our physical world, often called the Internet of Things. Sensor data is being produced at a rate that will eventually exceed what human beings have created since the Internet was started.
The amount of information is staggering, yet most businesses use it for only a moment and then discard it, or back it up into silos that are inaccessible to the bigger world. But there are huge opportunities in this data waiting to be discovered. Meet Terbine. Terbine is the first global marketplace for physical world data. Everything from the power output of solar farms to tracking drones and airplanes in the sky, sensor inputs of virtually any type at every altitude, even in space. Terbine is a true marketplace, gathering data from suppliers, curating it, and making it easily and rapidly searchable by machines, processes, and people. Its rules and filtering engine is designed specifically for turning physical world data into actionable information, taking into account factors such as ownership rights, legal, regulatory, regional, and competitive issues. It's not for storing people's personal information or pictures, just sensor data. Any organization can place data into the marketplace where it gets cleaned, graded, indexed, and then priced dynamically. Suppliers can be paid when their data is purchased. For buyers, Terbine does the heavy lifting of finding data sources and forming the trading relationships needed to reliably obtain the data. Buyers can bring the data directly into any end system, ranging from big data analyzers to moving vehicles. The applications are almost endless. Imagine a power utility having complete end-to-end visibility on every element across the grid, from home generation and storage to renewable energy providers. Imagine knowing what's happening with the soil throughout a farming region, or all the regions. Imagine a city street talking to self-piloted vehicles, giving them an enhanced understanding of the neighborhoods that they're traveling through. All of this is being enabled by Terbine. Prior waves of information experience have allowed us to take the pulse of humanity. Terbine will let us take the pulse of the Earth.
So it's a big thought. We're moving very well. We're thrilled to be part of Plug and Play. We've made a tremendous number of great partnerships. We're now raising late seed funding to take this onto an even larger scale and looking for additional corporate partners. Thank you.